Good day. It's Diet Coke with Travis. It's Tuesday, November 25th, and wow, what a day on the market. Mortgage-backed securities, they were up as much as 137 basis points, which, as we talked about in the past, equates to 1.3% of a loan fee. So if you have a $400,000 loan, we're talking in the $5,000 range in savings in fee to get that same rate. Unfortunately, some of the traders enjoyed all those profits this morning, and they sold off, and we ended up closing up about 85 basis points, which equates to about almost 3/8 in rate difference on a mortgage on a 30-year fixed. And the reason for this is the Fed's announced this morning that they're going to not buy bad loans, which they've already turned down. We've talked about that was the original plan in the bailout, the housing bailout strategy, was to buy bad loans off of these banks' books. But they're not doing that. What they're doing is making $600 billion available to mortgage-backed securities in Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and Ginnie Mae to be available to homeowners or new homeowners. And so it's not a bailout, it's not buying bad loans, it's just money available to again, free up the crunches out there. And also they're talking about leveraging that money 10 to 1. So we're not talking $600 billion, we're talking $6 trillion available for lending, which is a huge impact for the stock market and investors today, and hence the reason for such a great price increase in mortgage-backed securities. And when I say a price increase, that means mortgage rates actually dropped quite a bit. They were down as much as 0.5%, almost 0.5% in one day. So let's say your mortgage was at 5.75 here on Monday. Today it was all the way down to 5.25. It touched on 5.25, and I think at market close it probably bumped up to about 5.375 on a 30-year fix with good credit, and an APR around 5.5. Again, those are kind of vague numbers, but for the most part, it's pretty amazing to see rates that low again. We're down at 2008 lows for rates back to January, back around Martin Luther King holiday, when rates were at 5.25, and we're almost there again. I think after tomorrow, when the market opens on a short day before Thanksgiving, and even in the coming weeks, I think there's so much technical support to show that rates will remain this low. So it's awesome news for us in the mortgage business. Oil was on a bit of a rally the last couple of days because of the stock market rally, and oil prices were going up, but they've declined today. They're back down to $50 nearly a barrel. So that's great news for inflationary issues. The gross domestic product, or GDP, for the third quarter was down. It does confirm we are in a recession in the United States, but it was right in line with projections. It's down 0.5% in the GDP as far as growth or lack of growth. Consumer confidence was surprisingly up in November as well. I think it's a lot to do with the election and President-elect Obama coming in. And even though there's no real technical reasons for us to be excited about the economy right now with all the turmoil going on, consumer confidence is up. So that was good news and helped the stocks as well. So the Dow closed in the black, just slightly, not a big number, but after the past few days of gains and then this huge headline news with the mortgage-backed securities is great news today. So that's it for today. I just want to give you a late update. I was going to update this morning, but if I would have given an update this morning, it was looking really positive. But I figured with the traders, they typically will sell off in the afternoon to get some profit back from all the losses they've seen in recent weeks and months. So that's the update for today. Rates are awesome. Housing prices are down. They just did the top 20 markets in the United States. They did a poll basically, and the housing prices are down 17% year over year in the top 20 markets. So between housing prices decline that much, we're, I'm sure, hitting a bottom by now, and mortgage rates being so low, gosh, what a great time to buy investment properties or buy a new home, or even refinance for that matter. Heck, when rates are low fives, it's kind of hard to beat. So we look forward to serving you. Give us a call if you have any questions, and be blessed.